Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one.
He's not getting back up. You stay focused now.
Get back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand,
and put it back on him in this round. You got complacent there.
Varied up. Great work. You were thinking.
You had everything in the back.
And there's the bell to start round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Missing with the left hook. There's a counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You'd like to see more jabs. Just missing with the uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You want to win this fight? Right. You getting soft on?
You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
This round, kid. You had everything in the bag. And now you're going to let him back in
a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him...
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot at a time. Set him up.
You could go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Good counter punching. It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
Todd, reach as well as speed. Reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he fails to score with that left hook. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Missing with that jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Good work. Don't forget.
Come on, you're better than that. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get it.
Think about what you do. Good work. The jab.
You got to take that confidence away. Go out, in the first minute, stick him on the end of your...
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're still...
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
So let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
I want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot at a time. Set him up.
In this next round for me, kid. You're starting to make...
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride.
Get back out there and win the round. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist, be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This is a high-octane battle. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The jab can't find a home. And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing?
I need to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there.
Do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Do straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
Not over yet. You got to get out there and win this round, kid.
You had it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Get your mind back, get your focus back at that jab.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't
go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you...
And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. That counter shot lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Punch, counter punch. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice exchange here from both men. Those counter punches have to hurt. He misses with that jab. Lucky that hook didn't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
Much for doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
And on your jab. And breathe.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice stop, but that won't score. They threw the hook. It didn't land. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And he just misses with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
That round, good work. You were thinking, you were
job. Get back out there and win the round.
Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you...
Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. I need you to switch back on, get focused.
Here we go, it's round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Defense is not an option for these two. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Breathe. Just get your breath.
Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
The fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah? Don't be looking there for one shot at
Turn around on your jab and breathe when you step.
Round 8, and we're off again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That left hook missed. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. They just missed with that big right hand. These two were made for each other. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Like that round. Good round. You feel good? Just keep him on the end of your
Out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics.
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Very
Now, don't worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great round.
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag
And you power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And he misses with that jab. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. That jab misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Switch on. Switch on.
It's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go.
Don't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on end, and think about what to do.
Now that get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round.
1-2, straight down the middle.
There's the bell for round 10. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. How about that time counter shot? The jab doesn't quite connect. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot at a time.
Breathe. Breathe. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. The jab's working nice. Those one...
Get your mind back on the job.
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which fighter will say no mas? One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. You're starting to make mistakes.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Back on the draw. Get back out there and win the round. No.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him those free shots. Keep smart. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot at a time. Set him up.
Anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll
Get your boxing back together.
On to the 12th. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Incredible work rate. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Can't score with that right uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they check?
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Never count out Smoking Joe Frazier.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Just missing with the right uppercut. Can't land the jab there. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. This fight will continue. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching on.
Paper. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Who's this fight through you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this.
Well, that's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catches.
Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Defense from Frazier.
These days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this. So here we are, the final round of the fight. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
start respecting each other's punching power. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. A straight right just misses. Can't find a home with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.